Welcome to the Wiggy Woman. Today I am so excited to be bringing you a collaboration with Christi from Wiggin with Christi. Christi is a very beautiful person inside and out, and I am lucky to have her as a friend and collaborator on this particular piece, Avalon by Estetica. Christi is a Jon Renau ambassador, and she has been doing reviews for a very long time. So this is a very big treat for me, and I know it will be for you as well. Anytime you take a wig out of the box, it's going to look a little bit different from person to person. And that's because we all have our own personalities and style, and we bring some of that into these wigs when we review them. So to have Christi on today is a special treat because you're gonna see the same wig, but how it looks on two different people, two different personalities, two different styles. And we're both going to do a little bit of styling on this piece so you can really get a great picture of how this might look for you. So now I'm so excited to turn it over to Christi, who's going to tell you her thoughts on Avalon.
So, of course, I love Avalon. I actually just got her in the R30 2826 because Avalon was like one of my favorite styles. I've had her in 2018 with Starfire. I had her in 2019 with Caramel Kiss. And now I've had her in 2020. Now, Avalon's had a bit of an upgrade over the last year. Actually, it was probably about a year ago when the Smokehouse collection came out. They changed her wave pattern, which I will talk about that actually on the Wig Studio 1 channel, so don't forget to look over there. And I talk about this. Has Avalon changed? Has Avalon changed? A lot of people say, I ordered an Avalon and it looks nothing like some of the reviews I've seen, which I don't blame you, because if you look back at my Caramel Kiss review, that doesn't look like this. Nope. They updated the curl pattern and I actually like it a lot. Some people don't. Some people like that beachy wave. So this is a good review for you to see that Avalon has changed its wig curl pattern, and I really do like the new style. Now, I love Avalon because you can really fluff her up. She does have a little bit of permatease, especially back in here and in the crown, but that's needed when you have some waves and some curl. But Avalon could definitely get some volume in her. I really do like it. Avalon's one of my favorite styles out there. I've always been a fan of Avalon. Also, if you didn't know, it used to be called Aspen before 2018. So, or into the winter of 2019. So through the end of 2018, this was called Aspen. So if you see something like that as well, you know that it's the same wig. It's just kind of been a little upgraded.
Thanks so much, Christi, for such wonderful insights on Avalon. What I love about this style is this really sweet side swept bang. I do have a little bit of a wider forehead, and so I feel like that helps give me some very flattering coverage. And it also has these mid-length beachy waves. And what I love about waves, if you have seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I think that waves are secretly slimming because they kind of cover up the wider parts of my face and they create a little bit of an optical illusion and a slimming effect. Y'all know that I love a pink wig, and this is not quite as pink as Taboo in Rose Blonde or Frost by Jon Renau. It is similar to Frost in that it's a very muted pink, but it's definitely a darker shade, where Frost is much more like a platinum blonde with a little bit of a pink hue to it. When I first took it out of the box, I was a little bit surprised because the marketing stock photos look like this, and it looks a little bit different than what you'll find when you actually take it out of the box. It's a little bit more of maybe a strawberry blonde color, then kind of a smoky ashy color, but it's still really nice and very flattering. But this is one that might fight with your skin tone a little bit. So you do want to consider your skin tone and undertones to kind of really decide if this is right for you. I wish that there was a root on this because, you know, with my skin tone, it sort of looks like my forehead blends right into this hair, but this is still a very, very flattering and beautiful color. So now I'm going to turn over to Christi, who's going to show you how she styles Avalon with a little bit more volume and poof. Christi, let's see that style.
Okay, so now I'm going to do some styling. Heather's going to do some styling as well. I'm going to show you to her in some kind of big, poofy, you know, I like to do my bumps. Y'all know I like my bumps and my center bumps. So you can get some great body in this. If you love big, beautiful hair, you can get that with Avalon, definitely. Also another style with Estetica that you can get this big, beautiful look would be Brooklyn. Now, Brooklyn doesn't come in this new color, but she can get some volume as well. So, also you can put her up in a claw if you want, but I'm gonna show Avalon to you really poofed up. Let's go ahead and shake her out. And Heather's gonna show her to you in some sleek down looks. See. Okay, I mean, I don't like the messy look, but you can get some big, beautiful hair without even any products. She's really cute, but yet she can get, Heather's gonna show you how she can be a more sleek wave look and show that to you. So let's see what she has to say.
Doesn't she look beautiful, you guys? That is why I'm so excited to be able to bring her onto this video today, because she is just such a rock star in whatever she wears. And those styles that she did were absolutely fabulous. If you haven't already subscribed to her channel, I will put a link in the description below because she is someone who definitely knows her stuff and provides really great content. So definitely check out Wiggin with Christi. One thing you may have caught from my other videos though is that I do not like poofy wigs. In fact, part of my unboxing routine, which you can see in my video on how to make a synthetic wig look more realistic, is literally strapping a wig to a mannequin head with a scarf to take out as much poof as I possibly can. When I style my human hair wigs, I do the same thing. She's going to be styling with a lot more volume and poof that I know a lot of people love, but I'm going to show you the different kinds of looks that you can get from this wig with very little product and a lot of your personality. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna start with just water. There's only water in this spray bottle, and I'm going to give a little spritz to this part where there's quite a bit of poof and this little bump here at the back. And then I'm gonna rub my hands together to create some heat, and I'm going to push down on those parts that I want to be a little bit more on the sleeker side. And I can feel right here where that bump is kind of where that permatease starts. So I'm gonna fight with it a little bit just to try to push it down. And notice I'm not gonna do a whole lot with these curls because I don't wanna mess them up. So I'm just kind of gonna smooth it out here on the top. And the nice thing about not having a lot of permatease here at the part or on the top is that I can get a very, very smooth, kind of like a Hollywood glam look out of this piece. So boom, super easy. Got rid of a lot of that poof in just a few seconds with just a little bit of water. So again, just water. And I'm gonna give a little spritz to these face framing layers and kind of tuck them into some of these fibers, like that. Same thing on this side. I just wanna train them to kind of go down a little bit more instead of out. Isn't this so beautiful? Oh, love it. So then what I'm gonna do is I wanna kind of break up, especially some of these curls in the back. They're like a little bit ringlety, and I like a little bit of a looser wave instead of an intact curl. So I'm going to just use my fingers, and I'm just gonna kind of wiggle in between these curls a little bit, just to kind of break them up and smooth them out. There you go. Now I have a little bit of an old Hollywood glam from the same wig. So the other thing that you can do, which would be super cute, especially if you are gonna wear this to some place where you don't want this little face framing layer, you can just put it to the side like this. Don't put it too tight, but put it over to the side, and you can take a pin or a bobby pin, just kind of pop it here like that. Like I said, don't make it too tight. So it's kind of pinned down out of your face, and but still is gonna look super glamorous and super amped up with just a little bit of effort. So now Christi and I are going to take our wigs outside, and we're going to show you with no studio lighting, nothing like that, that would change this color. We're just gonna show it to you in full California sunlight.
Enjoyed this review of Avalon. It's not my first Avalon, so I didn't want to go too much into it, but I just really wanted to show you the color. This new color by Estetica Designs is beautiful. I wish it had a root, but other than that, I really do like it. It's probably one of my favorite pinks out there. So I hope you guys enjoyed me and Heather collaborating on this. I hope you guys have a great day. Click the subscribe button if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel. I'm over on Instagram with Wiggin with Christi. I'd love to connect with you over there. Don't forget to shine bright, love others.
Thank you so much for watching today. Please, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me a note in the comments to let me know if you would love to see more collaborations like this. I had a ton of fun, and I hope you did too. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that you never miss a wig review or tutorial that's posted weekly. Also, if you haven't done so already, absolutely please go visit Wiggin with Christi. I did put a link in the description because she is absolutely amazing and gorgeous in everything that she posts. Her content is so informative, and you're absolutely going to love her. Thanks again, and I cannot wait to see you next week.